afternoon, guys. This is Rock Foreman, National Managing Director of National Operations for R&K Wealth Development. Let's get into it. Why Donald Trump's stimulus plan is the best thing ever for your business. Now, I realize it's very provocative to say, but we don't get political here. For us guys, it's the numbers. So we're looking at how this program, the stimulus package, can do things for you that just weren't available to you prior to this situation. So the first thing, what no one tells you about the COVID-19 SBA loan programs, okay? What they don't say is that there's 4 programs, and this thing has been growing every day because there were 3, and we did an earlier video that only said there were 3, but now there are 4. So one, you hear about the PPP, which is the Paycheck Protection Program. All that loan does is it provides the revenue, forgivable revenue, to a company that has employees that isn't making the same money as they used to. As long as they use that money for 75% of payroll, it's completely forgivable. Now, the thing about that is that that program doesn't work for probably 70-80% of businesses. Most businesses are small and only have 5 or 6 different employees, okay? So that's the first portion of the program. Second is what's called the EIDL loan, which is the Economic Injury Disaster Loan, okay? Now what that is, that's a loan that is max $2 million at 3.75% for for-profit businesses and 2.75% for not-for-profit, okay? Now that program does something else as well. They'll give you a $10,000 advance, at least until the funds run out, on that loan while they're processing it to try and keep you afloat, okay? So the greater EIDL loan, that's the one that most businesses need. That's the one that real estate investors, mortgage brokers, things of that nature, that's the one they're going to need. So moving forward, the third program, something called an SBA Express Bridge Loan. What that is if you have a relationship with your bank where you've been doing business banking with them for a minute, you can actually qualify for a business loan, express loan. Again, another loan to go along with the grant while you're waiting on the EIDL loan, okay? So there's 2 of them, but that EIDL has two pieces to it. You can get a grant, and then that SBA Express loan can also be given to you while you're waiting on the further process of the larger loan. All right. Now, if they give you the 25 grand, they're going to minus the $10,000 advance that they gave that to you. So it would only be $15,000, just so you guys know. And then fourth, there's what's called SBA debt relief. All right. And what that is, the SBA debt relief, if you already had an SBA loan, then they're going to move those payments down the line at least a year. You'll still accrue interest, but they're not going to make you responsible for that, and that's not going to prohibit you from putting in for these additional loans, okay? So it's really important to understand how this works and why this works for you, why this is the greatest thing that really has ever happened for you, because people don't realize, and this gets into my next point, these loans aren't free, but they are cheap. Okay, anybody that's been in business will tell you obtaining a large line of business credit to the tune of $1, $2, $3, $4 million it's hard to do. It takes a while. It takes your business being in, making money, being profitable for a while before you can do that. You may need to personally guarantee. I'll get into that in a minute. So understand, there's never been a time where the average small business owner could access up to $2 million at 3.75%. So it's extremely important to understand why this is so spectacular. You have to take advantage of this. From chaos comes order. So we can come out of this thing better with these type of packages that really help Main Street. Something we don't do a lot of, but that's my personal opinion. Number 3, you've never had access to this type of thing. So now that this is available to you, we need to be able to take advantage for each of your businesses to really put you in a position where you're capitalized properly for maximum growth down the line. Okay, most business owners, they're not smart, they're not dumb people. They would make more money if they could, but most of it is they don't have the capital to invest to create greater income, and that's what stops them from doing it. This is why you hear millionaires say, the first million was the hardest, because once you've gotten some money, it's easier to get the larger lines of credit, which is easier to push out more business. Just makes sense. Number 4, this may be the greatest piece of it all. No personal guarantee on these business loans. Now, for a lot of you guys, I know you probably fell out of your seat when I said that. When you don't have to personally guarantee your loans, every SBA loan doggone near needed a personal guarantee. That's when you've gotten your business credit to a point where you don't, you no longer need to be a personal guarantor. So you have to have already been very profitable for some years to get to that point. And then here's the 5th thing. The credit scores aren't heavily weighted. They're not looking at your personal credit. They're not even really looking at your business credit. They're looking at your profit and loss statement. Is that business making a little bit of money? And as we know, that credit score has held a lot of us back from doing what we want to do in terms of building out that business. So now that they're looking at this thing from a different perspective, you're getting a better view, a clearer view on a lot of our businesses here. And that's what's going to really create this boom. Okay. So for a lot of you guys that are, man, I'm scared, I don't know what's going to happen. Listen, there's things in place for you, but we've got to learn the right information and get you into the right position. We'd love to work with you here at R&K Wealth Development. At the end of the video, you're going to get our email, our phone number. Be more than happy to talk to you and really get you going. You're going to have to make an investment into your business to make sure that this thing comes out the right side, but we're here with you every step of the way. Okay? So, guys, thanks again for taking some time with me this afternoon. I'll enjoy speaking with you again. Have a great day.